Good evening. It is Wednesday, December 26, 2018. I'd like to call the second meeting of December to order. My name is Jeff Matthews, President of the Speedway Town Council. I'd also like to welcome the others that are joining me here this evening. Councilor Eileen Fisher.
Good evening.
Councilor Jason Delisle.
Good evening.
Vice President David Lindsay.
Good evening.
Councilor Gary Rakes.
Good evening.
Town Manager Jacob Blaisdell.
Merry Christmas.
And Clerk Treasurer Monty Combs.
Happy New Year.
All right, that's the spirit. The agenda has been posted and we will be following it this evening. First up on the agenda is the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Item number 2 is the approval of the 2019 Board and Commissions meeting calendar. Jacob, do you have anything to add to this?
This is a standard calendar that we've used in the past. The only change is that the Speedway Redevelopment Commission is going to go back to meeting on the third Monday of every month. They changed temporarily to the fourth. This has them on the third now. And the only other note I would make is that the different boards and commissions have the ability to change their schedule as they need and see fit, as long as they publicly announce it. But we do like to have kind of a general schedule approved at the beginning of the year.
Mr. President, I move that we approve the boards and commissions meeting schedule as presented.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the 2019 Board and Commissions meeting calendar. Any questions from the audience? Any from council? Hearing none, I will call for a vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Passes 5-0. Item number 3, approval of claims and utility adjustments from our Clerk Treasurer, Monty Combs.
Thank you, Mr. President. The submittal of claims to you and the rest of the council is for December the 8th through December 21st, and we appreciate your approval.
Mr. President, I move that we approve the claims for December 8th through December 21st.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the claims as presented. Any questions from our audience? Any from council? Hearing none, I will call for a vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 All opposed? Passes 5-0.
Thank you. To keep time short, we don't have any utility adjustments for this time. Legitimately.
Thank you, Monty. Any other report from you?
We got our information from the Treasurer's Office of our settlement for this property tax, and we actually got more money than we did in the spring, which is fairly rare, but we did, and it's nice to see. But I just got it today and kind of go through it. But it is more than spring. It's helping us. Okay. That's about it.
Excellent. Thank you, Monty.
Thank you.
Appreciate all the work that you do and your office does as well.
Thank you.
Next up, our report from our Town Manager, Jacob Blaisdell.
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. Just a couple of notes for tonight. Wanted to comment very briefly on some rumors. I don't always comment on rumors, but I will comment on one really quickly that I know has concerned some folks. So there was a transaction with the area that has historically been known as Roland's Retirement Club, and they sold it to a private redeveloper who is Core Redevelopment, which does multifamily housing redevelopment projects all throughout the city. I think there's a rumor or a misconception maybe that the town had some involvement in facilitating that or had a hand in how that transaction went and what the use is going to be. Just wanted to make sure people know that's not the case. We didn't have a hand in that. We did have some folks come to us seeking some type of help with multifamily housing, but we didn't do that. This is just a private transaction, and while it might not be some folks' preferred use, it is going to be a good investment in that area. And the area was, as some folks have seen and noticed, it was a little bit rough. And this will be an injection of capital in that area, and it's with a developer with a good reputation. They've done a lot of really good projects throughout the city. So we're optimistic about the area. We just wanted folks to know that we didn't provide any kind of incentive or anything like that for that transaction. So just wanted folks to be aware. And then the only other thing I wanted to mention, Christmas tree pickup. Hope everyone had a nice Christmas, but if you had a live tree and are no longer using it, you can set it outside. We'll do curbside pickup on not New Year's Day, but the 2nd and 3rd, and then on the following Tuesday, we'll come back and collect the trees. The normal garbage schedule route, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Just ask that you remove any lights and ornaments and all that good stuff off the tree and set it out, and we will collect it. That's all I have.
All right. Thank you, Jacob. Item number 5, reports from our council members. First up, Eileen Fisher.
Nothing this evening.
Jason Delisle.
Nothing for me tonight.
Thank you. Councilor Gary Rakes.
Just second the Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from our town manager and our clerk treasurer.
Thank you. Vice President David Lindsay.
Nothing to report.
My report is short and sweet. I want to thank everyone for a great year, and it was an honor to serve as your president. It was definitely a memorable year, so I appreciate the work that was put in by the rest of council, as well as Jacob and Monty and their offices as well. So I want to thank you for that. Item number 7, nominations for town council president and vice president. We're going to open up nominations for our town council president at this time.
Mr. President, I'd like to nominate Eileen Fisher as council president for 2019.
I move to close nominations.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to close nominations for town council president. Eileen Fisher unanimously will become
With a vote.
with a vote, of course. So we will call for a vote. All those in favor of Eileen Fisher becoming town council president for 2019, say aye.
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 All opposed? Now unanimously, it's 5-0.
You voted for yourself?
I didn't say anything.
All right, now we're going to open nominations for vice president.
I'd like to nominate Gary Rakes.
I'd like to nominate Jeff Matthews.
I vote nominations, or make a motion nominations be closed.
Second.
Okay, it has been moved and seconded to close nominations for Gary Rakes and for Jeff Matthews. We'll take 2 votes. All those in favor of Gary Rakes becoming vice president 2019, aye.
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 All those in favor of Jeff Matthews becoming vice president for 2019, say aye.
Aye.
So 2-3, I will be your vice president for 2019. So on that note, it is 6:08. Thank you for joining us, and we will close this meeting at 6:08.